Guys, real quick, I was just listening to a podcaster I respect. Said, today's kind of just taking I guess you would call it a victory lap, or just kind of enjoying what's happened for what it is. And I can totally understand that. I kind of have an opposite view. I think that Trump needs to, today, start announcing his cabinet. He needs to get out in front of things. Our world is literally on the edge of burning. Literally. This is not an exaggeration. He needs to get out in front of this. He needs to let the world leaders know that you're not talking to Joe anymore. You're certainly not talking to the camel. You're talking to me, and here's my team of people you're talking to. In my opinion, he should name Tulsi Gabbard as Secretary of State right away. As today, literally today, should name Tulsi Gabbard as Secretary of State. Get his team started. I like General Flynn for Department of Defense. I want to get Vivek Ramaswamy in there right away. I consider tapping Governor DeSantis for Attorney General. Is there anyone in this country who knows how to root out woke from law books and the legal system than DeSantis? How good of a job has he done in Florida? I mean, there is nobody who would be better as an Attorney General than Governor DeSantis, in my opinion. He'd be excellent at it. Tulsi as Secretary of State. Somebody who is intelligent, thoughtful, rational, would be able to go overseas and speak with credibility to other world leaders. Talk about something that's been missing. I mean, Blinken is just I think he needs to get on it. Get that cabinet rolling. I know at one time there was thoughts of Jamie Dimon possibly for Treasury Secretary. I'm absolutely for putting a olive branch out to Wall Street. Absolutely. If that's an olive branch that gets them to be more on board with the Trump plan, I'm on board with that. I'm absolutely on board with that. Elon, let's get DOGE running. Department of Governmental Efficiency, let's roll. Let's roll. There's so much waste. Can anyone else out there remember when Donald Rumsfeld, a day before 9/11, did a speech where he said that trillions of dollars from the Defense Department's budget over the years had just disappeared? That didn't disappear down my memory hole. I certainly hope it didn't disappear down yours. A Department of Governmental Efficiency would be wonderful. Wonderful! Bring it! Let's do it! I can think of a couple agencies that need to be cut. I can think of about 1 million regulations that need to be cut. And I won't lie, and I'm sure anyone else out there who actually has skin in the game, I'm looking forward to some tax relief. I'm looking forward to some honest-to-God tax relief. We all deserve to keep more of our money. We all deserve to keep more of our money. It's a good morning. It's a good morning. What I was thinking this morning, one of the things that went through my head, and I even looked up the video online just kind of to remind myself, because I am of that generation, is the old ad from the Reagan campaign in 1984, "It's morning again in America." Because I legitimately feel a weight has been lifted off. A weight has been lifted off this nation's shoulders. And frankly, a weight has been lifted off the globe. You now have somebody who wants peace, genuine peace. Whether you agree with all the means to achieve that peace is another thing altogether. But recognizes one of the greatest threats on this planet is nuclear war, and nations going to war with one another. Can we stop killing each other, please? Can we stop killing each other, please? Can we stop spending billions and billions and billions and trillions of dollars on war and killing each other? So many things could be solved in this nation if we were allowed to, one, keep our money here, keep our money ourselves, in our country, in our pockets. It's like Dr. Savage would say, border language culture, money for ourselves, and in our pockets. I don't see why this is so hard. Yeah, I think it's incumbent upon Trump. He's got to get ahead of all this. Yes, he won yesterday, and we've got a lot of people saying enjoy it, take a day. I don't think so. You get to work. Get to work. Start naming that cabinet. The world is on the edge of destruction. Get Tulsi in there as Secretary of State. Even though she hasn't been confirmed by the Senate, she'll be confirmed by the Senate. We need to get the diplomatic channels working with Russia. Why aren't we talking to Putin? Why aren't we talking? What's wrong with talking? What's wrong with talking? Nothing's wrong with talking. You can talk to someone from a position of strength. You can speak to them with respect from a position of strength. I think that's exactly what we need to be doing now. I think that getting the cabinet in place now is the best thing Trump could do for us and the world. Like I said, Tulsi, Secretary of State. I'm for Flynn, Department of Defense. Even Colonel McGregor, I think, would be good at Department of Defense. Vivek, I don't have a specific place for Vivek in my mind, but he needs to be in there right now. Right now. Vivek is an absolute machine. Like I said, I would tap DeSantis to be Attorney General. What he's done in Florida has been absolutely amazing. It's a good day. It does actually feel kind of like morning in America again, to borrow from the great Ronald Reagan. It does kind of feel like morning in America. A weight's been lifted off of our shoulders. Things aren't going to be perfect, and he isn't perfect by any means. He's not the Lord. But things should be better. I certainly hope so. Stay sour.